Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Driver's Seat podcast. I think this is episode 19. We're one away from the magical number 20. My name is Nico. As always, with me this week is Chief Denkaroo and a super special guest, the one, the only, Kurt Bray. Braytage himself is in the house. Can you believe it?
Hello.
Chief, this is a moment in history. Vantage himself, the creator of the Vantage Racing Team, joins us, graces us with his presence.
Yurt.
Also known as Kurt Bray.
Yo,
Kurt Bray.
Also known as Kurt Cousins.
I've been given a lot of names by you two over the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, you have. It kind of goes crazy. So, Kurt or Gert or Bert Cray. Welcome to the podcast. A long-awaited debut. We said we were going to get you on the podcast when you won a trucks race like 6 months ago.
It's forever ago at this point. Still feels like yesterday.
Yeah, it's been a little while, but you know, Braytage prevails. I mean, let's get right into it, shall we? The reason he's here.
All right.
We had a race at Talladega. It was the last race of the round of 6. Kurt, you were there. Is one way to put it. You were definitely there.
I was there.
How was that whole race experience for you? Of course, it's Dega, so it's a little crazy.
The whole race experience. Well, for me, it's like Vantage as a whole is probably like it's a. God, I'm stuttering here.
The nerves. The lights are too bright. Turn those lights off.
Turn those lights up. No, I love being here because when we're in VC and we're all racing, we're all goofing off, especially now when like the playoff field is set. I mean, we're all cracking jokes to each other. We're all having fun. I knew it was going to get a bit more serious as the race kind of went on, and it obviously did. I'm sure we'll get to the what happened immediately after the checkered flag soon, but it was fun, and we kind of talked to each other within the last 10 laps. It felt like the race was going by too fast, and then everyone, after a caution, everyone just kind of snapped, and everyone was pushing the hell out of each other. It was getting a lot more racy than it already was. The jokes kind of stopped a little bit, but it was so much fun.
They locked in a little bit.
Yeah, they locked in just a little bit.
Just a touch. Yeah, well, spoiler alert if you're watching, or I guess listening to this, and you haven't watched the most recent broadcast of last week's race. Kurt Bray, by the grace of the racing gods, came home with the victory, although it wasn't necessarily easy. Walk us through the last couple of moments of that race there, Kurt.
So I gotta really hit the old noggin here. Can't remember much, but I knew it was we had to get my teammate William Hightower. We had to guarantee his championship 4 spot. So I lined up behind him. Daniel was on the inside, and we were on the outside, second lane and third lane back. And I just wanted to push the hell out of him. I was talking to Derek Fye. He said he was gonna stay behind me, and he was gonna help us kind of go to the front there. And we did. We got a huge run there on the backstretch. And unfortunately, we didn't get down to the bottom, so we kind of stayed with William. And going down through the, I believe it was through the tri-oval, got hit in the back, and we just kind of lost William. And me and Derek went to the bottom. Gosh, I can't even remember what happened. I think Daniel and Brandon got up and went around us there, and I was sitting in the third car on the inside row, and just Daniel went up high. Well, I think it was Daniel. Gosh, like my memory, like Gert Cousins. I can't even remember my own name.
He's lost it. Yeah, so I'm actually looking at it now, and it looks like you kind of took out Tyler Justice. If I'm being honest, you tagged him a little bit. He took out Brandon because of it. Daniel Michelle
that was coming to the line there.
Yeah, that was coming to the line.
Yeah, I was looking for a gap there between Justice and Brandon. It was closing up quick because of the run I had. I went up, it was really tight, and Justice came out down a little bit, and that's all it took. I mean, when you're going that fast, it's just a tiny little bit of movement could cause a huge wreck like the one it did, and obviously, I mean, there's a lot of unhappy faces. It's a kind of a gimmick now that I end up being the only person to cross the finish line.
Yeah, it's kind of happened. Well,
But,
you have 2 wins at Talladega now. One was in the Truck Series. Also happened in a controversial fashion.
yeah, that one was a bit less controversial, but this one, yeah, it's yeah, I'm not proud of it. I like to think I'm pretty good at super speedways. I finish in the top 3 a lot of the time, but
That you do.
it's just these finishes. Daniel Michael says that a lot. It's just they become wreckfest at the end, like we saw last week.
Yeah, they do. People were vying for spots. Hoskins was trying to win his way into the championship race. Of course, Landon Bednarz and Hightower are both kind of trying to out-duel each other as well, with a possibility of a Hoskins win. But yeah, Kurt Bray wins. Michelle is through. Hightower and Bednarz are also through to the championship 3. So that's your championship 3. Kurt, who do you think is gonna bring it home?
Well, one of the drivers has 12 wins and the other 2 have 1. But
It's true.
well, I don't know. If I had to bet money on it, I'd probably put Daniel Michael for obvious reasons. I don't think I'd get a lot of money back, but
No, it's probably pretty heavily a favorite. Chief, what about you? Do we think anyone's gonna stop Daniel Michel this season, or this
Jake
next
Hoskins.
race? Interesting. Even though he's been eliminated.
Yes. No, I do think it's gonna be Daniel, obviously. Where are we going? We're going to
Homestead.
Homestead. Yes. Well, he's pretty good on every track, so I think it'll
He
be
is, yeah.
pretty clear cut. Just drive away, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know if this is a spoiler
Ooh.
or not, but go ahead.
There will be a special scheme for somebody at Homestead. Just be on the lookout for that.
Oh. Interesting. Well, I know of one. I know that William Hightower has a special scheme, but I don't know if that's what you're referring to.
No.
Oh, okay. So another special scheme. Very interesting. Well, now I can't wait. Yeah, that's this Thursday. Well, when you're listening to this, it'll be tomorrow, because this is going to come out on Wednesday, as they tend to do. But, yeah, I think we're all pretty much expecting Daniel Michel to win. And no offense to Bednarz and Hightower. I think they're both very talented and skilled drivers, but I do think that Daniel Michel probably is the most deserving, for obvious reasons. He has the most poles. He has 12 wins out of 19 points races, so pretty much insane. Most wins in a season in Vantage history, actually. I don't know about most poles, but pretty close.
But did he win 100% of the races in the series?
No, he didn't.
Nah.
He didn't sweep the...
I didn't think so.
He didn't. How many Summer Classics has Daniel Michel won? Exactly. But yeah, I think we're all expecting Daniel Michel to win, which is why I'm picking Landon Bednarz to win the championship race.
This guy has glazed Bednarz to the whole playoffs.
I picked him to get eliminated in the last round. I'm pretty sure.
You just always talk about Bednarz.
Landon Bednarz disrespect.
We better,
calm
yeah.
down.
You better, no, respect Landon Bednarz. What did he ever do? He's like a perfectly.
I know, no. You just like bring up Bednarz on the podcast every week. You're like,
No, I don't. I've talked about him like
you do. I will go and
3
find
times all year.
where you're talking about Bednarz every podcast.
The Landon Bednarz show. But yeah, I don't know if it's a spoiler or not. I don't know if I even should announce this. Brandon said he's going to be racing for Homestead, which is, of course, not a super speedway, so a little bit more talent-based track. He said, and I quote, "This Daniel Michel nonsense comes to an end." So
Has Brandon ever beat Daniel on track?
I'm sure he has.
Hey, they also race as teammates in ARS, huh?
Yeah, they did. That ended last week, actually.
I wonder how Daniel does against Brandon.
Well, Brandon kind of crashed out because that series is a little bit of a joke. Pew, 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 pew. But yeah, I actually crashed out. Like, I don't blame him. Kyle did too. Didn't want to race in there anymore. It's kind of like 40 cars on track every week, but only. No, I don't want to say anything damaging to our image, but
They're shitty.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
We won the teams championship for what it's worth. We had the most points out of any of the teams.
Yeah, because they're all shitty and they just wreck all the time. No wonder.
A lot of hate going on this podcast today.
Oh,
it's just facts.
Yeah, is it hating if it's facts? I'm serious. But yeah. So that was Dega. Kurt Bray, of course, the winner.
Dega.
My goat. Burt Cray. Did any of you catch... Well, of course, Formula America happened, but that wasn't broadcasted. Chief, were you were there. And matter of fact, you almost
fucking
won.
LREF.
You want to walk us through what happened in the
Tired of it.
2023 Racing Game of the Year, Forza Motorsport at Road Atlanta?
So, I got a little bit of practice. You know, Slay does 2 races a day, he said, to prepare for every event. So, like, sure, whatever. So I did like 5 laps of practice. So I knew the track pretty well. We raced it before in other leagues, Road Atlanta. So I pulled out a pretty good lap in qualifying. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it. Got pole, and kind of just drove my race. We got like a 4-second gap. And yeah, we were just cruising. Hold on.
Oh,
Not cutting this out, by the way.
speaking of Formula America, well, Jacob's not doing his own thing. Yeah, I really want to try out that series. Hopefully I'll make it this weekend.
Yeah, you were... your internet was effed you over basically last time, right?
I could have. I had all week to download it, and of course, my Wi-Fi cut off midway through download overnight, so
Typical Kurt Bray.
kind of killed me.
Yeah, it's alright. There's next week. Always this... Well, I guess this week when you're listening, but...
I'm back.
Oh, he's back.
Alright. So, yeah, 4-second gap. I'm pretty sure I calculated the fuel like perfectly. And with like 2 to go, I noticed that like it said like 4 laps of fuel with 3 to go, and then 2 to go it said like 1 lap of fuel. So at this point I'm panicking because I'm gonna lose my job. So yeah, I pretty much I ran out of fuel. I barely make it back to the pit. But we had like a 20-second gap to 3rd and 4th. So yeah, I lost the win, but I still kept 2nd. So not bad if you look at how my whole season is gone with just getting wrecked every race, but it still hurts a lot because I'm not really fighting for anything. So
You aren't.
every week I am gonna try to go get the win.
Yeah, you've made every race, but you're like
Just
down in the standings. It's just terrible. Like probably the worst luck you've ever had, I think. All like throughout a whole season.
yeah, I don't know.
It's like
I gotta put a
astonishing.
compilation together of
Terrible luck in Formula
like all
America.
the shit that's happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy to be honest. It's like truly insane.
Oh, and G9, I believe he dropped out of the championship. The
Yeah.
2nd place,
he was the only
second in
real,
the standings.
real challenge. He was like 5 points behind Slay going into Road Atlanta and ran. His mom cut off his Wi-Fi before the race started
Yeah, he had to go help his little cousin with homework, and his mom cut off his Wi-Fi.
on a Saturday, by the way.
You know,
That's,
I'd whip out the belt. That's all I'm saying.
that's so great. Slay is conspiring to get a championship. He is sabotaging his own
Man.
team.
Well, that has happened to me before. So, I can't.
Yeah, that has actually. You probably have the
Sorry.
most like, I don't know, the widest range of ways to DNF from races.
Widest range of excuses. I lost Penumbra Cup because I had to take out the trash. Crazy.
Wild. It's all part of the lore. It's a canon event, unfortunately.
You know, I really don't get it because there was a caution when I came back and I was only a lap down. And I asked to get my lap back and you said no. I'm pretty sure we were allowed to get our lap backs.
No, those were the Wild West GTA days.
So,
before I forget,
I'm suing you.
no, great.
Heard it here first. Suing Nico. He
No.
prevented me from winning the championship.
Kurt Bray is my
Nick
lawyer.
Massey.
I'm going to prevent you from winning the championship.
Let's go.
You're gonna turn a parking ticket into a death sentence.
Wild. So before I forget, the gaming server. We have officially, and it's been around for a little while now, a couple of weeks, a gaming server, a Discord server. Right now we have the Putt Putt Summer Series going on, 8K
That's
Vag.
actual name.
Yeah.
I love Vag.
That's golf with your friends. They do it every Monday at, what time is that, at 8 Eastern?
Yeah.
Every Monday at 8 Eastern. Right now they just finished the second week of golfing, I guess. And then, they'll be going next week. And then I think the finale is during Vantage Week. So it goes into Vantage Week. I'll for sure make that round. There's also a college football league that's going on. That's going to be brought over there. Right now it's in the VRT server, but I've informed Prince, who's the league commissioner, to make it in the the gaming server, just so we have less clutter. And then we're taking suggestions, looking to maybe start a Rocket League tournament sometime soon. Other things like that. I think it'd be fun. More casual stuff.
7 weeks of Vag. You gotta love it.
Love it.
I wanted to participate in Vag so much, but I don't have
Yeah.
an Xbox.
You can.
No,
like
it's
the
really
rest of
fun.
you.
All the balls in the hole.
Crazy.
Fun times.
Insane.
All the contact's on. Yeah, all the contact you make.
Yeah, that's it looks pretty fun.
Shooting it in the hole.
Just get those balls in the hole. Vag every Monday at 8 Eastern. But yeah, so I just want to shout that out. And then we go to Vissel. So I was away all weekend. I only got to catch like the very end of the Vissel race. And let me just say, pretty good finish. Rick Raven and Larry Miles, that seems to be the kind of championship duo that we're going to be looking at all season long. They went at it again. Larry Miles came out on top this time with a last lap pass on Rick Raven. So he got one up on his old rival. Pretty crazy stuff, though. Pretty crazy. Good old Road Atlanta. That's going to be a tough track to drive in those cars. Speaking of those cars, Indy cars, there is rumors, and I don't know if it's going to be an Indy car or not, but rumors of a quote-unquote oval car coming to Forza Motorsport soon, whatever that means.
They're probably gonna make it the worst thing ever that you've ever driven.
You think it's going to be terrible?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
It's
know.
gonna handle nothing like it.
It's built from the ground up. I would know. I've played GTA.
Yeah, I've driven many Indy cars.
Yeah.
In real life.
In real life, for sure. For sure. That's it. Bring back Forza 7. We'll get on Project Cars 3, actually.
Just garbage game.
I mean, is it worse than Forza 7? I mean, 8?
I don't know. I
that's a
never
good
actually
question.
played PC3. I just heard all the
Yeah, I never
bad
played it
things
either.
about it.
I think it's delisted now as well. Gonna have to get a CD key.
Mm.
Shout out cdkeys.com, by the way. Am I allowed to shout them
Dude,
out?
CD Key is my goat.
You ever use cdkeys.com, Kurt Bray?
I do not believe I have.
Oh, it's pretty cool. It's a good way to get delisted games. Or just like cheap games, I guess. Cheap copies of digital games. Go to
Oh,
website.
look at that.
I don't know if it's even like technically
Is
legal.
this legal? Are we allowed to talk about this?
I don't know. I think it's like a gray area, for sure. But anyways.
Oh yeah. Well, what happened in Vissel? I don't know.
I just caught the end. It's playing in the background.
Absolutely
right now.
nothing happened.
Another slow burner. Larry Miles came away with the dub. Larry smashed my goat. For those of you that don't know why we glaze Larry so much, listening at home, it's because he's like an OG. He raced all the way back from the GTA days. So He's like one of the few drivers, him and Chase and Max Van Beest, are the only drivers to have made the leap from GTA to iRacing. In the realm of Vantage, at least. I'm sure there's others that have done that, of course.
He's also extremely good.
Yeah, he's really good.
That man can drive a car.
He's good at NASCAR. He's good at IndyCar.
I haven't been in a lot of the Vissel races as of recently, but when I'm there, this man, what he's doing is not easy by any means.
No, he's very, very, very quick. He's a very talented driver all around. Dare I say, is he the best all-around driver in Vantage?
Sounds like a chief question to me.
Right here.
I don't know. Some would say you've never won an iRacing.
Oh yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'd hop on ACC. Tell you what, 4 seconds faster than Brandon on ACC. I think it was 3 actually.
Setup merchant.
3 seconds faster than Elliot on Forza. I don't know. Everybody likes to give me a lot of shit. I think it's mainly Hoskins that gives me a lot of crap.
There we go. Another week without with Hoskins. Slam.
Gotta bring up
Well,
Hoskins.
no, but you know it. Like, he gives me so much crap.
After all
And
that.
Yeah. And it's like, you race with me on console. And I still beat you, so like, I don't know.
Jacob Hoskins could beat everyone in Vantage in his sleep.
In theoreticals. He's like Justin
And if
Herbert.
you keep it on the track.
Track limits didn't exist.
And walls.
And,
If Bristol had no walls, he'd definitely be a winner.
and if he drove in a straight line with a 5-second head start. But
That's crazy.
poor Jacob Hoskins.
Guys, enough Hoskins hate.
This is all you. What are you talking about?
I knew it was
Fuck you
getting bad
mean,
when
no.
we were giving shout-outs to Jacob's mom in the broadcast the other
That was crazy. That's pretty fun. I wonder if she'll come back
Shout
for.
out.
Well, she was there for the Talladega broadcast. I saw her in the little chat. So I wonder if she'll.
Shout out Jacob's mom.
Yeah,
if
shout
she's
out
listening.
Mrs. Hoskins. You think she's a fan of the pod?
I sure hope she is.
Dang. She's gonna hear me talk about her son, about how he just hates me. About how he shits on me every week. If you're watching this, Mama Hoskins, your son just loves to endlessly shit on me.
That's
Maybe
cool.
that
You
makes
should
her
really
a fan of you,
reprimand him.
honestly.
Yeah.
#1 fan of Chief Tankaroo. Jacob's mom.
Jacob's mom.
Kind of messed up because
Well-
my name's Jacob.
Oh, is that? No, I don't even want to say anything about that. Yeah. Freaking, what was I going to say? Chad, I forgot what I was going to say.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was going to say, Elliot's mom already follows Chief on Instagram, so.
Yeah,
Shout out Elliot's
Jolie
mom.
hit me up.
Whoa! First name basis.
Bleep that out, bleep that out, bro.
Whoa,
I'm so
whoa.
serious.
I'm not going to bleep that out. I will not be doing that.
Holy.
Please bleep it out. Just
I'm going to, if anything,
you
I'm
have to.
going to boost the audio on that part. No, I'm boosting the audio.
This has nothing to do with me. This is all to do with Elliot.
Well, why'd you say it then?
Although, I don't know. I forgot you don't put effort into anything.
Into anything. I'm not, just on the podcast. Have you seen my
All the-
graphics?
All the dog shit schedules. Crazy.
We vote. What schedules? I haven't made a schedule in ages.
I think it was Purge in Formula America. He tried to bring up that like all that the schedules were like bad, and me and Loud were like, we hold a vote in the server, an FIA server, if the schedule is good or not.
Yeah, we all
Doesn't
make.
fit my narrative.
we all help making the schedule. Like,
Usually it goes like this. Nico will post a schedule and he'd be like, it's good. Prince will be the first to respond within 5 seconds. Not even reading it.
I was like,
Yes.
"Yep, looks good to me."
I'll read it. I'll be like, yep. And then Loud will read it and be like, yep. Purge. Nothing.
Doesn't say anything, and I'll post it, and then like by round 3, he'll be like, "Who made this schedule? This is terrible." It's like, buddy, where the fuck were you?
same thing happened when you guys put Jacob in charge of the schedule.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, not me. I did not put Jacob in charge of anything.
one of the moments of all time for sure. But hey, 20,000 intermediates. I mean short tracks. Jesus. As I was saying. All right, buddy.
Gosh, it's been forever since season 1.
It has been. Season 1 was a while ago.
It feels like yesterday.
Season 1 ended almost 6 months ago. Oh. Season 1 started. The iRacing server, I think, is already technically a year old.
We should take it to safe surrender.
What?
You don't know what safe surrender is?
Is that an animal thing?
No, it's when you have a kid and you could take it to like the fire station and they'll take it and you don't have to like do anything.
That's so much worse than what I thought it was.
Did this happen to you,
And
Jacob?
my mom used to like, she used to threaten us.
She used to threaten you?
Surrender if you don't act right. It would work, so I don't know.
That doesn't seem healthy.
I feel like that would be a trigger for you nowadays.
Right? Nah, we just bring it up all the time. Or like when my little sister's acting bad, I'll be like, I'm calling the police. Just start acting right.
Gonna take you to safe surrender. I'm gonna start saying that. That's so crazy, dude. Jesus.
It's like a weird Californian thing.
Nah, it's all over the nation.
That's actually
like if you're safely surrendering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, safe surrender refers to a program that allows parents to safely relinquish a newborn infant without fear of prosecution or interrogation. Typically designed at safe locations like hospitals or fire stations. Oh, you can't take your 3-year-old there. They have to be within 72 hours of birth.
Oh, jeez. So they have to be 3 days old. I like the idea of your mom taking like a 9-year-old to safe surrender. I don't want him anymore. He's misbehaving. He's being bad. You can have him.
If I bring...
Hello, police. This kid is under 13 playing Among Us VR.
No! What were you going to say, Kurt?
I'm gonna meet up with Jacob at a NASCAR event. I'm gonna go to Dega and I'm just gonna like drop him off at a random fire station. Let's see what they do with this.
I'm safe surrendering.
Where are we going, Kurt? Safe surrender.
18-year-old man, full-grown adult man. Can you safe surrender an adult, human adult?
It's like that picture of the dude breaking the chains.
I'm free. Finally free.
Alright, wait. Let's get back on topic.
What were we even talking about? Vissel happened. ACC was on Sunday, of course. Sunday was the day of all days for racing.
Freaking uneventful.
Yeah, was that what track was it? Zolder?
Monza.
Monza, of course.
So it was raining throughout the whole week for anybody that like went to practice. At one point it was a flooded track, so that was cool. But the practice was wet, qualifying was wet, and then I want to say, oh yeah, it got really interesting at the beginning because it was dry. When we were sitting there waiting to get the green flag, so everybody went on different strategies, like except me and Carlos, which is my friend. We were 1 and 2. So we were like, the rain's only gonna last like 2 minutes, and we're gonna put wet tires on so we don't have to pit. So I got jumped pretty hard at the start. Like I went to second to last place because I was on wets, and I don't know how he did it. He stayed in. But yeah, so that happened, and then yeah, the rain started kicking off, and then I got back into P2. All those other people had to pit because they were on dries. And then it was kind of just stagnant from there till the pit stops, where Dr. Kurt decided to take tires, or Carlos, and I didn't. I only took fuel. So yeah, I had the lead from there, and then he's rapid in the rain for whatever reason. Like he's so crazy.
Uh-huh.
And he caught me, and we battled, and he turned himself on my front bumper. So
I'm so sure.
that's pretty much what happened from there. No, I swear. But no, he just turned across my front bumper. He thinks otherwise, but yeah, I don't know.
You didn't
I told
stream
him
it,
to
did
submit
you?
it if he. No, I have a clip of it though.
10-minute time penalty.
But yeah, I won the race
Of
because I'm so good. I'm so much better. So good. What's that? Let's see. 43rd Vantage.
It's
a little light.
Surely more than that, then. We gotta update the thing.
It's- Yeah, maybe. I think it might be 43 or 44. Something like that. But yeah, uneventful for the most part, besides those 2 moments. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I got.
That's all you got. I mean, pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Hopefully it picks back up a little bit more next week. We're nearing the halfway point of that season. Actually, we're already at the halfway point, aren't we? That was around 5 out of 10. I'm pretty sure.
Something like that. Yeah. I know we had to cancel around, but
We did. Due to Mother's Day. Shout out Mother's Day, by the way.
God, fucking. Had to cancel around because I had to spend the day with my mother.
Kurt Bray, what do you think of Mother's Day?
I think of Mother's Day.
Yeah.
It's Mother's Day. No,
It is
my
Mother's
mother
Day.
passed away. My mother passed away almost 3 years ago now. So
Oh, geez. So sorry.
I didn't
Oh,
really do much.
That's very loss.
Yeah, that makes
We got a
sense.
bunch of sisters and other family though that I go and hang out with. We have a lot of fun.
That's fair. Well, now I feel kind of bad. She should feel especially bad for shitting on Mother's Day.
Why?
Bad chief.
What?
No, honestly, no. I don't know. We suck at planning around holidays for some reason.
We kind of do. We did
Um,
Memorial Day, but we missed Mother's Day.
Yeah, we never checked the actual. And the only reason we took off Memorial Day it was because
Of
Indy
racing.
was that day.
Yeah.
It's not because it was a holiday.
No, yes, it was. We're about celebrating the shoulders and stuff.
You liars. The shoulders, like the shampoo. We're celebrating Head and Shoulders.
Shout out
guys.
Head and Shoulders. Please sponsor us.
Use this promo code Vantage for 20%.
Imagine.
But yeah, we really gotta just start using a calendar or something to
Probably a good idea.
plan our schedules.
Speaking of schedules, we got Vast starting next week. ARCA racing thing. Little
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
in between.
What a name!
Yeah, I'm glad I came up with it.
I'll tell you what. Through all the years, we just gotten less creative. Like we're just running out of ideas.
Well, we can only come up with so many different championship names.
Yeah, I know. It's just funny.
Beats Vimsa.
What do we call this? Vart.
Vantage
What do we
Auto
call this?
Racing Team.
This.
Vissel, you mean? It's not Viss. It's not Viss.
Vimsa. Vec is an all-time name.
And we're not using
That
it.
sounds like.
We still can. We still can for the Forza thing. It's not too late.
No. Yeah, Vec just sounds like a French person.
Vec.
I'm going to watch Vec.
Well, Le Mans is in France.
Yeah. Probably. Never mind. But yeah. It's gonna be Daytona, right? First round.
Yeah, Super Speedway. Good old fashioned Gen 6 Super Speedway racing. Should be fun. I'll be, there.
Just hanging around.
I'll be just hanging around. I'll be in the stands.
He will exist.
Kurt, have you driven the ARCA cars, the new ones?
I've driven them. Yeah, they remind me a lot of the truck cars or truck cars. They
The
remind me a
trucks.
lot of the trucks. They feel very planted, kind of really hard to spin out unless you Pull a
Oh.
Jacob Hoskins. Okay, no, we're done. We're done with that.
No, because I was gonna say the same thing.
No, they're really fun. You got to be a lot more precise because of how planted they are. But I do like them a lot. They seem, they kind of like how the next gens are now. They're a little bit less than that in terms of how close the racing can be on certain tracks. But a lot of it, I imagine, is going to be is how you're going to wear the tires. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Do you think dirty air will be a
Yeah.
problem like it was in real life for the next gen? I mean, the Gen 6s.
I drove it at a couple tracks. I did it at Nashville, Charlotte a little bit, and the dirty air didn't feel that bad at all. But I hope there is a lot of multi-lane racing because we did a little bit of that at Charlotte, and that was a lot of fun. So
Yeah, peak Gen 6.
hopefully it provides opportunities for that.
I sure hope so.
Oh yeah, they are just Gen 6 cars, huh?
With less horsepower, right?
Pretty much. 600, I thought. Something like that.
How much?
I'm probably spreading false information. Hey Siri.
Me when I lie.
No, but I don't know. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about the new ARCA car. Because people like the old one a lot. Because it's like a Gen 4 car. Specifically, DJ EJ. That guy just went on a whole tear about how he hates the new ARCA car.
That guy
How he can't
complains
drive it like
about
the Gen 4.
everything. Skill issue.
Yeah. Dude, you know why? You know why ACC isn't as big as iRacing? Because they don't make you pay $1,000 a year.
I'm gonna start doing that with Vantage. Actually, we'll be bigger than iRacing and
Yeah.
ACC combined. We're gonna make our own
I
racing
think you
game.
like intelligent.
It's gonna be free to play, but everything will be DLC.
It's gonna be a Roblox game.
Yeah,
You gotta pay for fuel.
Then you're in trouble.
we're moving from.
Dude, those Roblox games are getting pretty good.
Some of them are like scary good. Like there's like some first-person shooter ones that are like super realistic looking. Looks like Call of Duty or something. Pretty crazy.
Roblox.
Anyways, season 3 of EPS on Roblox. Let's move. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. Let's look at the power rankings, shall we, gentlemen? So the top 5 stayed the same. In 6th place, we have Kurt Bray with his win at Talladega, moving up 2 spots. He jumps Prince and Loud. So Kurt Bray is.
Oh, let's go.
Am I still second?
Yeah, you are. Yep. So it's Daniel Michel, Chief Tankaroo, Deutsch Machine, who's a setup merchant, who we've all established just by now. Sean Purcell in
Crazy.
4th. Aesop Purge somehow in 5th. Just kind of chilling there. Handful of wins. Kurt Bray, of course, in 6th. Prince and Loud are in 7th and 8th. And then Kyle Purcell in 9th. Todd Lee running up the top 10. He's holding on to it.
Where's Slay?
Let's take a look. I think Slay. I'll have to bring up the expanded standings real quick, which you won't see on stream because it's.
I can't believe he's not in the top 10, honestly. He has 3 wins?
He has 3 wins, but he only has like a handful of starts. Let me take a look.
Oh.
I mean, he's pretty close. He's in 14th. Assuming he wins this championship, he'll probably jump up into the top 6 or 7. I don't think he'll pass Kurt Bray, my beloved, but
Yeah. I think this year will be the first time that I can win more than one championship in a year. So
you won more than one
I mean,
last year, didn't you?
no, I only won
No, you won the Vantage Cup.
VTEC.
I'm pretty sure.
Huh? No, I didn't win Nickel Cup Series.
Oh no, that was Purge. Never mind.
I know. No, honestly, towards the end of 2024 just completely crumbled. I think I was in contention for 3 championships.
And yeah, kind of fell apart. Well, yeah,
Even anyway.
good old fashioned unplugging the Wi-Fi.
Good old fashioned scheduling.
Yep. Kurt Bray, are we going to see you in Vast full time?
Basketball time? I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah. It's the same schedule as VPS, no?
Yeah, same time.
Yeah, so I should be able to show up as much as I can.
Cool. What about? We mentioned this. We're gonna have a multi-class series like IMSA. It's gonna be LMP cars and GT3 cars on Forza. Could we see a Kurt Bray appearance there as well? Perhaps.
Well, I've never drove Forza before, so I'm gonna... Chief, you're gonna have to tell me a thing or two. Teach me how to get into a session.
We're gonna have to learn together.
Yeah, but... I mean, I love myself some on GT and LMP racing, so hopefully. It just depends on schedule.
Makes sense. Well, that's fun. Should be pretty fun.
I'm kind of split on what to choose for the endurance series because I do want to drive the LMP cars.
LMP cars are fun.
Also, I'm a GT3 merchant, so I'm kind of just
GT3 merchant.
waiting at the options right now.
But then you'll never beat them allegations of being a GT3 merchant if you go.
That's true.
Or if you lose in
GT3,
you'll be a ACC merchant, which is even worse.
Yeah, Forza Championship, by the way. But yeah, I think I'll probably just do LMDH because it's something new. But those cars are very atrocious to drive sometimes. It's just a lot of understeer.
I had fun. I raced them on controller.
200 miles an hour.
Yeah. True. Maybe we'll have with the BOP.
Yeah. BOP! ACC reference. Oh my goodness.
Chief Tinkeroo on top. All right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Kurt Bray, is there anything you want to plug before we call it a night?
Anything I want to plug?
Yeah.
Oh, no. No.
Not at all. No.
Not at all.
You want to, Kurt Bray, follow you on Twitter, on Twitch, OnlyFans?
Oh, dear God, no. You're not looking to Kurt Bray. Kurt Bray does not exist outside of Vantage.
This Kurt Bray's not even his real name. It's actually Curtis Braylon, believe it or not. Chief, anything you want to plug besides Vantage, obviously?
No, I don't really post on social media anymore.
That's true.
Follow my YouTube, I guess.
YouTube.
Chief was posting in Roblox wins on TikToks way back then.
No, never. I would, no. I'm not
Certainly
that.
he did.
Backstretch battles goes hard.
If you ever catch me doing that, call ICE.
Call ICE. Jesus. All right, I think that's a good place to end it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Or listening, I guess. Have a good night. Special thanks to Kurt Bray for coming out. We'll see you guys next time.
Kurt Bray, Mike.